Your Excellencies, respected colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. First, I wish to record my gratitude for the warm hospitality with which my delegation and I have been received. This conference has been beautifully organized. We have been most graciously looked after, and of course, here in the Maldives, we have the opportunity to enjoy one of the most natural wonders of the world, a haven of beauty amid the Indian Ocean, and I reflect with fascination upon the mysteries of its long geological history. I would like to focus my remarks specifically this morning on maritime security. In our view, maritime security is built upon two distinct foundations. The foundation of law, which I will touch upon later, and the foundation of what I would call operational security. Operational security comprises the practical resources that maintain the peace at sea. Piracy has been a problem for as long as we have gone to sea. And of course, it is not just a matter for the history books. In this last decade, piracy has been a significant problem in the Western Indian Ocean. The solution both then and now has been policing of the sea, conducted by the navies of the states concerned. And the key point here is that very few states have the capacity to do this work alone. We estimate that there are no more than 5 or 6 navies in the world that would be able to conduct effective and comprehensive ocean-wide policing operations independent of any other navy. So the lesson here is that cooperation is paramount. There are multiple aspects of this. Naval operations need to be coordinated. Information, both strategic and tactical, needs to be shared. Navies need to train together, live together, and work together so that over time, their cooperation becomes seamless. I would like to take the opportunity to mention the Omani port of Duqm as an example. This is a new port we are developing in Oman, and it sits perfectly poised at the northwest corner of the Indian Ocean. We hope in the long term it will become a vital trade hub between East and West, between North and South. We are sometimes questioned by journalists about whether we are hosting this navy or that navy in Duqm. And it is the case that we have agreements with some countries that their navies may seek harbor there. But this is really not really the key point. The vital point is that in its philosophy, Duqm is an open port. All are welcome, and it's not simply because we want their business. Rather, it is because it is our firm belief that the more the international shipping community, both merchant and naval, share facilities, the more likely this shipping community will work together peacefully and effectively in the wider ocean environment. In summary, the key to operational security at sea is a collective approach. Collective security builds trust and stability, and it is the policy to which we are wholly committed. Now, I turn to the foundation of law. I believe the law of the sea first took shape in the development of Byzantine law, itself an outgrowth of Roman law, approximately 1,300 years ago. The next big advance in thinking was achieved by the Dutch jurist Hugo Grotius in the 17th century. And it is his work that is the foundation for the law of the sea as we know it today, and the United Nations conventions that have flowed from that. I believe signatories to the UN Convention of 1994 now number more than 160 states. I have not been able to verify this, but strongly suspect that the 160 signatories include every state with a coastline to the sea. So the roots of law at sea run very deep indeed. And nowadays, they have spread very widely. The key to the effectiveness of law is that it should be respected. It should be honored by everybody, by all parties. The rule of law is not an optional extra. Rather, it is a foundation, it is a founding principle. Trade and human prosperity depend absolutely and totally upon the rule of law. Without it, there can be no trade or only at the most appalling cost. Insurance premiums provide a moment-to-moment index that makes the point most vividly. There are, of course, times when vital interests may tempt the powerful to push the limits of what is legal. In our view, this path may bring short-term gain, but long-term pain and complication follow surely in its wake. Our conclusion, then, is that maritime security is founded on a collective, collaborative approach and the rule of law. That is, in summary, our policy. And with that, I thank you very much for your kind attention, and in particular, I would like to thank the organizers, India Foundation, and indeed, the government of the Maldives for hosting this valuable event. Thank you very much.